the pre-show. I'm just gonna turn off my camera here for a minute, and I'm gonna test playing this music. If I get copyright struck over it, it's my own music. No one owns rights of it. Made it in the past. I'm still making something for the channel, but we're gonna test this out. So we're just gonna pretend like I didn't do an intro. All right, everybody. That was a good test of that. So from here on out, if I play music in the pre-show, this will be playing on a loop. Over the banner you see here and everything, background, that will kind of be how we do this. I don't have my lighting on today. We're just using natural lighting because this shouldn't take too long. This is officially channel update number 2. I told you guys I would be doing this on live on Twitch, same channel, same Afropope live with Afropope me. Between Sunday and Tuesday. Rather get it out of the way today. Um, I don't plan on streaming anything later. I am still kind of processing it. We will get to that here in a minute. Um, so this is stream update number 2. Last week's went very well. We did a little of a just chatting, kind of, how do I want to put it? We did a little just chatting test of um, kind of how it would go when we do one of those streams. So I would like to this week possibly do our first kind of like just chatting stream. More than likely, it's going to be COVID. I think it would be a good opportunity for me to finally get out what I really want to say about my experience working in the grocery store, having COVID. So, that won't be one of the scheduled streams. So it will be one that I kind of just do and I try to announce beforehand. All right, let me turn this audio down. Testing how that sounded. So like I said, this is the weekly channel update. This is the time frame you would be seeing this in. Um, Sorry, I'm just getting text. Okay, so I have written the script. We're gonna do last stream stats. So let me put that in the channel real quick. So this would have been the stream that we cut off the other day. Let me make sure. I'll just read you out last stream stats because I didn't update. That's the one thing I forgot to update today. That I'm pretty scatterbrained. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I need to update that. So we had 1.9 average viewers. We were almost at our goal of 2. The real goal is 3, but having 1.9 definitely helped. It brought us up from our last stream, as you can see in the chat. That was 1.4 viewers. So I will edit this real quick. Make sure I have accurate stats in here. 1.9 instead. We had 4 unique views. No new followers. That's okay. That kind of comes in waves, and we don't have subscriptions yet because I'm not an affiliate. So, boom. I am just going to reflect this in the chat real quick. So, actual new stats. So these will be like from the last stream. 1.9 viewers, 4 unique viewers. So we're still doing the growth that we want to do. It's just, yeah, that's where we're at, and us being strategic on streams is helping. Like I said, if I can keep an average of 2 viewers while I stream, I won't be ending stream early, and there are going to be days where I just don't end it early. I don't want to take a penalty to reaching affiliate, but I also don't want to punish you all who are trying to watch a Let's Play. Let's be real. Like I did say yesterday, I do plan on combining the last 2 parts, where we only had about an hour total stream time, and it was maybe 30 minutes of gameplay combined with what we did yesterday. That will be re-uploaded. It's likely going to stay the same on Twitch unless I can merge them. I'm not sure if I can. I have to look at that. Um, but anyways, back to where we were. So this is the schedule for this week. it is tentative, and I mean that more so than normal, just because of what happened yesterday. There um may be cause for me to try to get out of here with um financially be really hard. Still plan on, paying back Armand, so kind of hard to do that and move out. But he would still get his money. Prissy would still get her donation. This might be pushed right now, due to what happened yesterday. So that's why the schedule's tentative. Thursday's schedule is likely going to change time wise. We are going to be streaming ESO with Justin. He is off that day, and I will be leaving Denver when Nat goes to work. Or no, she'll be leaving here when she has to go to work because she's staying here this week, unless we decide to go up there due to events in the household. So before I get into that, because that is going to put me really down, I've been kind of in just a depressive state since yesterday. Having my health mocked, and I won't go back through and look at the clip yet. Having it mocked on stream by, my birth father. That was horrible. So far from what I've heard from people in the audience, they may not have been able to hear him, and they may not have been able to really see him too much in the window. So it may just be, I got lucky. But like I said, I don't really want to go back through and look. I don't want to be dramatic, but it was kind of basically the same individual has been really horrible about my health and not believing me. Was only interested in post COVID when Chris Cuomo had it. Someone who watches CNN 24/7 is really, really out of date on COVID. So that's kind of why our Just Chatting stream is going to be about COVID, because I want to share my entire grocery experience along with parts of Natasha's, coworkers, and other individuals who suffered under the pandemic. Honestly, if I, can give them a little bit of representation, I would prefer that. So, all right, I'm just trying to here, just simply because they have a story that needs to be heard. Um, Infections are still skyrocketing amongst grocery workers. Just within the union of King Supers and Kroger, a Kroger store tried to sell product that had been out of refrigeration for overnight, and I am trying to use my reporter skills to track down what it is. So if you live in Los Angeles and you shop at a Ralph's, you should take your food back. I'm not trying to, make a scare, but this is something that was posted in the R Kroger subreddit. I tried to contact OP with my reporter credentials, and he is not going to help us out. So I'm hoping it's just a hoax. However, looking through this person's post history and everything, this is for real. This is just someone who is a department manager who doesn't want to get fired. I can understand. Not everyone is as fortunate as me to prepare to quit for months on end and gather up evidence to prove that it's an unsafe workplace. That's not for everybody. So, um, but anyways, so the Just Chatting stream is going to be about COVID. It will likely be on, geez, Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. I still need to finish up my Python course. I did do some progress in that yesterday, despite everything, but I didn't get as much done as I'd like to do. My brain was just kind of wanting to shut off. Um, So, yeah, I think that would be a good just chatting thing. What I will do is I will have resources in the chat about post COVID. I will have the articles and scholarly sources about POTS and chronic fatigue syndrome. And my purpose is that is not to get pity, not to say, oh, I'm sick from COVID still, woo. It's to generate awareness. There's a lot of people who don't know they have post COVID who are just like, oh, my sense of smell never came back. That's technically post COVID syndrome. If you have not recovered 100%, like I believe 28 days past your initial infection. Don't quote me on that. Uh, that's just what's coming to the top of my mind. You have post COVID syndrome. So, anyways, I don't want to take any material from that stream, so we'll just end that talk there. Um, so we'll go back to possible volatility in what's it called? Schedule. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays are the days that I stream, scheduled stream. Last week we did not stream on Tuesday. or Thursday. Well, I did stream on Thursday, but it was very short, very pre-showy. I was not prepared. I just gotten home and I realized I was late for. Tuesday didn't happen. I did landscaping for my grandparents, and that unfortunately really me up for a few days. I was using hedge clippers on the ground, for about 3 hours, and my weed whacker had broken, so that's why I had to do that. It was wet out. I didn't want to use their weed whacker. The wet, when I say broken, it just ran out. Like, it is a horrible battery. It was given to me, so I'm very grateful for getting it for free, so I can't complain. But yeah, that messed me up for a few days. My arms are still sore. I'll kind of have to pop them throughout the day, try to loosen up those muscles. Hands were shaking after that, so I'm not trying to outright not do landscaping anymore, but this may be my last. I'm doing what I can. Again, not trying to take material away from the to deal with that, but yes, that's why those streams were missed. So we'll head to the last part of the stream where I want to talk about. Um, like I said, I don't believe the audio was picked up, although I have not checked. I'm not going to delete the archive because it's part of the stream. And like I told you all yesterday, if that gives you any context to what's going on here, cool. I do believe family saw it because I was already aware of it today. I did tweet about it, but I didn't put any specifics, and I do have family that watches the stream, so it is entirely possible they caught all that. Which, like I said yesterday, massively embarrassing. Um, gonna do what I can to secure my stream. There's nothing I can do about the window right now. If I were to stay here, I would get blinds put in. There were blinds there when I moved out. They had been ripped down by my older brother. Haven't gotten around to fixing it, but um, I may end up lowering that tapestry y'all see in the back, which I'm just gonna camera up so y'all can see it. That tapestry there may be covering more of my window until we move out. Um, just to be on the safe side. I started off yesterday joking with you all that someone was going to be lurking in my. I told you all about the maintenance guy who's working on the deck doing it, and he's done it, repeatedly a year ago, and now that's who was with him. And I'm not going to refer to him as my father. I told you guys on stream yesterday that he had disowned me or threatened to disown me, and I'm holding him to that. You don't threaten to divorce my mom last year because she was camping, and threatened to cut my siblings off, which I don't have any bills paid by him. There was no you're cut off too. It was, oh, I already haha cut you off, even though you've moved on and paid your own bills since you were 27, 26, even when you lost your health care. Anyways, I don't really want to get into the drama of that. Said I'll tell you all more when I move out from here, and it's gonna fortunately look like that's happening sooner than later. So that's why the schedule is tentative, just in case. Unfortunately, ramifications yesterday are already taking place. It is not my grandpa's actual birthday today. That was a few days ago. I wished him happy birthday that day, but today is the birthday celebration. And put it in context. Last time I was there, and went on a bunch of homophobic and transphobic rants about Caitlyn Jenner. It wasn't related to her politics, and the governor of Colorado, saying repeatedly, as he said a long time ago, I don't think I would have voted. I knew he would. And everyone can tell me that's a joke, but when you repeat it 1,000 times, it's not the fuck. And it's not funny to the LGBT. There's a reason why I've never come out to him. That's why. I'm pretty reluctant to tell who I am, to tell people that I'm bisexual, but it is Pride Month, so I don't care. Um, First person I came out to got a little toxic about it. And I've been really reluctant to bring my girlfriend around them because of that toxicity there. Um, but everyone in my family is aware of me being out in that regard, in the immediate family, siblings and mom, not him. And I will never tell. And if any family that thinks that he is an ally, homophobic, sorry. I've seen that quite a bit recently, heart attack. But anyways, that's why we're at where we're at right now. Trying to move out. The reason why I won't be streaming today and probably won't be streaming tomorrow is just because I really do have to find a new place. Like I said, the funds are almost there. Still working on that. I applied to a bunch of jobs this weekend because I just need a job to get basically my foot in the door, some living place. They don't really like unemployed people. Show up with cash because that sets off alarm bells. Like I said, my money comes from preparing to quit the grocery store, um, using my resources available to me at the state to prove that King Supers was an unsafe workplace and a massive detriment to my health. Uh, so there's that. And unfortunately, there are people that disagree with me on that. I do believe, and I will just say this on stream, I do believe that a lot of this animosity comes from me quitting King Supers because there was a belief held by Jim that it is not an unsafe job to work at. Even though, kids have post COVID syndrome, wife has post COVID syndrome. We all worked with the fucking public, but we got to sequester the at risk people who are now using their position to dictate the rest of us. And they've been doing that for a while. But anyways, not to get political, not to go into BS here, but that's the state of the channel right now. I do want to keep going a little bit longer because this has been a rather short update. So I will just say that no matter what happens, whether I have to stay here another month or so, which is kind of like worst case scenario right now. So in the state of Colorado, to be evicted, I don't want an eviction on my record, but if it comes to that, like you have to get out and there's a push towards an illegal eviction, I already have a lawyer. My assets were threatened weeks ago um, when the disowning threat was dropped. I went out and got a lawyer. And the lawyer says that right now what we can do is we can send him payment plans for what I owe on my car being fixed, and also put in addendums in that will not be harassed, I will not be threatened anymore, or the agreement's null and void. Um, I don't know. He's not. I can't really get into the details on that. But especially in light of the client's financial information that I was working on the other day, legal options are not off the table. I just want to be left alone. Like any families watching this right now, I just want to be left alone until I move out. No, I've already said what I needed to say to the family that I intend on keeping in my life. And like I said, you want to enable the person that's causing me to leave, and I won't have anything to do with you either. The way I see it is I am done with my bachelor's. School is likely behind me except for whatever I end up doing with the cybersecurity degree. Whether that becomes a master's program, which is crazy because UCCS has been advertising amongst their populace that that's a thing, and they are a year out before that could even. So if I do continue with UCCS, it will be a bachelor's degree. But I don't really care right now about school as much. I have a bachelor's. I want to see what that can do for me. It's not a bachelor's that is particularly where I need it to be, but that's kind of where we are so far. I'm gonna just do something real quick. Since this is a just chatting stream, I am gonna increase the camera. Sorry, I'm a little sweaty. Went on a little walk for the stream to collect my thoughts. Sorry. Like I said, I'm getting mad texts right now and shit because I'm not going. But I don't know. Like I said, yesterday was supremely embarrassing for me. I always had a feeling that that was going to happen on stream since I resumed streaming a while back. And I'm really kind of hoping that it was just a. You guys didn't hear or see anything. But like I told you all yesterday, that is what was said. My health was mocked openly, negatively, as it always has been with this person. And the reason why I'm still sticking to the person nomenclature right now is I don't even want to say his name. Like I told you all yesterday, in terms of my relationship, him, Jim got made an angry toast at Armand's graduation party a couple of years. Armand was the first to graduate. He was the one who presented the idea that we should all graduate early because Jim is telling us all he's going to die of a third heart attack anytime now. Fast forward a few years. Don't want to be shitty with that, but you guilt trip your kids that you're going to die any second. Fucking dude. Well, you shouldn't fucking. Unfortunately, that's something I learned not a normal thing because when I had just gotten over COVID and I was really worried that I was just going to die anyway and whatnot, that kind of talk really upset me. And I had to stop. Um, Started going to therapy, January, February this year because I didn't trust online therapy last year. And to be honest, I was quite busy. I wish I'd have done it though. I really did enjoy the online therapy while I had it. Unfortunately, as of Friday, it's now a paid deal and it is outside of my wheelhouse of pay. So I'm doing what I can to just practice everything I've learned being in therapy for years now. Meditation a lot. Unfortunately, I had a really, I don't want to say terrifying. Like I said, I'm not trying to be dramatic about this. I'm trying to tell you all how I feel. But I am on the spectrum and I feel things deeply. Hyper empathetic and I fucking hate it. So, um, when I was meditating yesterday, I flashed back to kid me. Very painful. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about past until I'm in a safe environment where no one can stop me, where no one can attack me in the place that I'm living, or telling the truth. So, on that note, we are going to move on. My personal stake in all of this now, after what happened yesterday, is we're going to continue moving forward. We're going to continue doing what we've always done on stream. And I'm just going to enlarge the camera all the way. Um, we're just going to continue doing what we've always done. We're gonna keep playing video games. We're gonna keep experimenting with just chatting. Um, I'm gonna make its own tab for this, so the camera will be full length the whole time. Like I said, this is not my ideal setup. Um, I was going to change out the busted up Elder Scrolls poster in the back that Moo Cow, Addie's cat, got to, and move the Dragon Ball Z poster over. But unfortunately, everything going on, I really don't feel like putting anything else. So we're gonna stick with that background for now until I'm out of here. When I'm gone and we have a stream room or even, my bedroom. I can only afford a one bedroom right now. Cool. I will do that and we'll just stream in there. But the problem is right now with getting a new location, new place to live in, is I don't want to commit to a year-long lease without Nat. And unfortunately, to get Nat out of her lease, we would need to look at subleasing or what's it called? I'd have to pay the remainder of her rent. Parents aren't gonna help with that. I don't want to put any diversion on her parents. I really love her parents. Honestly, her parents were one of the first signs that I was not. I just want to put, but I have nothing but love for a lot of family members. I still, with the exception of one, have love for everyone in the family. I want to put that out there. I'm not a currently hateful person, but tired of getting treaded on. I have to stand up for myself, especially now that I have a chronic health condition. Um, Unfortunately, that's still on the back burner of being diagnosed. Cobra has been very unhelpful with the American Rescue Act and paying for medical, so I'm still uninsured in that regard. I'd have dental and vision because that's 19 bucks a month. That's nothing. But if I were to use Cobra for health insurance, it would be $470 roughly. I don't know the exact amount off the top of my head, but it was pretty pricey. But anyways, we are gonna close out here in about 5 minutes on this just chatting stream. Like I said, this is just an update for you all. Like I said on Twitter yesterday, I didn't put that in the script. That's why it hit me now. Um, all funding the channel with my own money is halted. Fortunately, I have to prioritize paying off Armand and getting. So, we're gonna be rolling with the mic, the one light, and the camera here. Until we're gone. I don't really, unfortunately have any other way around that. I stopped taking donations for GoFundMe for Prissy. Um, And the Patreon donations, no one's ever donated to, but I'm just throwing it out there. If someone did, know that will not go towards anything personal. That money was always intended. But like I said, that sorry, allergies. Um, with that being said, um, I don't believe. Oh, I see a bird on. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. That might be. I named them Zinnia or Dexio. Two birds that have a nest somewhere by the deck. That like to hang out near my. See it? It's right on top of that big tiled car out. They left. I don't. I can't tell who it is from here. Zinnia's smaller. Dexio. Um. Anyways, that's one thing I am gonna miss here. Is I feel like in. Geez, it's almost been 2 months since I quit Kings. In the 2 months that I've been here, my health has been on the mend for the most part. I've had quite a few resets and relapses with POTS and post COVID and chronic fatigue syndrome. But I think I'm starting getting the hang of my limits. Exercise is ongoing. Started doing planks last week on my off days from cardio, but I really have to get better about resting. I've just been sleeping a lot lately, and that's partially because I'm upset about what's happening here. Um, take a lot of depression naps as a teen, and be other things. Ways. Oh, I want to shout out Lucas Pax. Thank you for the follow. Hi, welcome. I am just kind of chilling here right now, doing a little stream update. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy. I know it's kind of boring today. Hope you enjoy hearing a little update on what's going on here, and um, I hope you tune in for the Let's Plays. We'll be playing ESO on Thursday with Manta Genus. I don't know if Violent Kitten will be making an appearance, but she likes to usually show up in the chat. Our community is growing. We're now at 17 followers. Thank you, Lucas Pax, for the follow. Um, Very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Just doing, like I said, quick little channel update here. So we'll be streaming Tuesday at 5 p.m., Thursday at 5 p.m. Thursday's time is scheduled to, or is tentative to change, more so than the others, just simply because I will be I will be, possibly coming back from Denver that day, and also have to, you know, help out Justin in time slots because we are on two different time zones. Saturday's 11 a.m. stream though is pretty much good. Like I said, unless I have to move out in the next week suddenly, if I'm able to, then that will change. All these times will be subject to change if that happens, but I think the 30-day notice thing is like going to be more likely. And yeah, like I said, if I can get out earlier, cool. But that's all the drama I've got for you all today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to shout out the last 3 follows that we've gotten. Again, if you like what we're doing, drop me a follow. I really do appreciate the support. Lucas Pax, Fish Pudding 666, and Odds Girl 74, Big Brown Bear 719, and Tech 1800. You are the 5 still on my activity log, so I'm just going to throw you all out there. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We're still doing the Mass Effect trilogy playthrough. I'm sorry that the notification wasn't updated today to reflect that it was just a channel update, but stay tuned. We're going to be on part 16 or part 15, depending on how these two parts combine from the last two. But again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the support. After everything that happened on Saturday and having to use the channel for a GoFundMe for the family dog. My promise to you all is none of that shit will affect this community again. I felt dirty plugging the GoFundMe here, but like I said, Armand shouldn't have to pay $5,000 worth of vet bills. I will still be donating to that when I can, in addition to paying what I own for the. But we are going to test out the little outro music here again. It is my own music, so I better not get copyright struck, not used anywhere else. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. This has been a great Just Chatting stream. Thank you for the follow again, Lucas Pax. And I will see you guys on Tuesday, more than likely. Thank you for tuning in to Afropope live on twitch.tv. You all have a great weekend. Just for any of you that were confused, this is not the channel music. I'm just testing this today. This is my own. Y'all have a great day.